Hello, everyone. I'm going to give you a little time to come in. Sometimes I talk so fast, I jumble over, well, I think so fast that I jumble over my own words. But welcome. It is Blood Flow Tuesday. And today I actually have some props that I will show you guys so you guys can visualize and see what is great for your blood flow, great for your vascular system. That's our word of the day, vascular system. Um, the systems are not the systems are not complex. They are words that you don't typically hear. So cardiovascular is your heart, your blood vessels, and your vascular system is like the tunnels all over your body, or I would say the canal, because tunnel would be like underneath the surface, which is kind of the same. But anyways, I digress. The canals that transport all of the nutrients to your body, including your phallus. So let's get into it. It is Blood Flow Tuesday, and I'm excited to share these herbs and foods that are excellent for your blood flow. All right. So it is back to school season. So I have a theme going this week about just teaching the basics of your penile health, your male reproductive system. And I also have been doing a little bit of research. So it's been very enlightening when it comes to male health and how you guys well, I would say society buries it or makes it more creepy than natural than natural vigor. Uh, I put a post on Instagram and Threads and YouTube here too. Did I? Yeah, I did. And I was talking about how your penis. Wait, where's the penis? Oh, here it is. How your penis is not a muscle, but it's a well of virility, a well of virility, which is the strength of a man that is supposed to be so healthy. Therefore, healthy blood flows in, and then you become aroused, hardened, and that produces pleasure in life. So, I like to be descriptive, like in a poetic way, about these things because no one else does. So let's get into it, okay? Um, Welcome back again to Blood Flow Tuesday. We have been talking about blood flow for the past 3 Tuesdays. I had to skip one. But yeah, for the past 3 Tuesdays, we have been talking about blood flow, and we will wrap it up next week. And then we will move on to our next Tuesday topic. The topics before were testosterone. The topic before was testosterone. I mean, because that's when we started these Tuesday lives. So the first Tuesday live segment was about testosterone. It's all about testosterone. So go watch that. And then this has been all about blood flow. So this week we're talking about herbs and foods. But why? Why would herbs and foods matter when it comes to your vascular health or your vessels, your blood vessels? Why would food matter? Well, food is extremely important, as we know, when it comes to your overall health. And it's not just like your gut or even your heart. It's your blood your blood vessels as well. Sorry, I got tongue tied. Your blood vessels as well. So food. Remember we talked about nitric oxide last week. So nitric oxide helps to open up your blood vessels. Your body creates nitric oxide from the foods that you eat, which we'll talk about later. Nitric oxide is formed by your body, and then your blood vessels open up even like in their fullest capacity, and then the blood flow rushes in. So we know about nitric oxide. We know that when your blood vessels are able to rush that blood to all of the right places, then your performance can grow. So you want to feed your body so that your body can make the things that it needs to make. Therefore, your performance can be tip top shape. So that is why it's extremely important that you eat well or you take herbs. You're intentional about the herbs or the supplements that you ingest in your body so that your body is able to stay in balance, which I always talk about. That's always the key. The key is to keep your body at balance so that you are healthy, full of iron rich blood that transports all of the nutrients everywhere so that you can stay alert, so that you can stay full of life, full of health, full of pleasure. Okay? So let's get into these foods. Now, I have props. Like I said, I have props. Um, beets. Beets are excellent for blood flow. Beets are so good because they contain naturally occurring nitrates. Nitrates are excellent because they are they're used to produce nitric oxide in your blood, um, which we talked about last week. Beets are excellent for this. They're not the tastiest root. I like pickled beets. Not everyone does. But when you pickle them, they can lose some of their nutrients if not done to keep like them at their freshest points. Because when you steam or if you boil, steaming is better. But if you boil, then the nutrients may be like depleted from simply overcooking it. So pickle beets aren't always the best when you're eating beets. My suggestion is always to juice beets. I juice beets all the time for my husband. I will be juicing these either today or tomorrow. I've been craving juice lately. Juice is not always the best, simply because you're losing the fiber, and you need fiber. Fiber is an important nutrient so that you are regular, so that you're not constipated or that you're not having experiencing diarrhea. So you want to get fiber in. So juicing is not always the best, but it is when you're trying to preserve the nutrients from something that doesn't taste as well raw. Like this isn't gonna be, oh, but you know what will be really good? If you were to I forgot about this. I always kind of forget about this, but if you grate beets or grate carrots, because carrots aren't the tastiest vegetable to be either. Uh, but yeah, if you grate them and then you put them in a salad, so you could also do that. So you can have the fresh beets that aren't devoid of the nutrients by boiling them, but they're not as like heavily potent or as hard. I don't like eating hard stuff. I don't like eating anything that's a struggle. Like, like rough meat. I don't like eating rough meat, any of that. So, anyways, I want it to be fun. I want it to be enjoyable. Every bite to be enjoyable. Every sip to be enjoyable. And you can do that while also eating healthy things like beets. So, my my suggestion is grate them, put them on a salad, juice them, or pickle. That's the last option. But it's still you're eating beets. So it's not the baddest option. But it's just not gonna hold as much nutrients as raw beets. Okay. Now, and also this is what it's like with herbs. Like herbs, I have powder blends. And the reason why I have powder blends, like this is my stiff and strong blend, which we'll get to when we talk about herbs. Powdered herbs are great because basically they're finely ground to cover more surface area. Covering more surface areas, allowing your body to absorb. Like think about why you have your teeth are a part of your digestive system because they're chewing things down, they're starting down the breakdown process. So you're able to absorb it. That's the thing about about humans, to get nutrients, we have to break it down to like the most microscopic space or point. Like I have my blood flow to here to give you guys. Oh shoot! No, I don't. Wait, y'all. I never put it in the water. Okay, so we'll have to let that steep while we're talking. But anyways, you have to like break down foods and things that you take in your body to give you the nutrients to a microscopic point so that you're able to absorb them. And so that's why powdered herbs are great. That's why teas are great. That's why you can't just eat herbs. Eating herbs. No, I have it on my package because I got so many questions on that before I put it on my package. Can I eat them after? Do not eat them. There's no point. It doesn't taste good. You're just chewing nothing because your body is just, it's like, what? I don't know what to do with this big whatever this is. Get this out of me. So it's not, it's something that you're not gonna want to do anyways. And it's not the best way to take in the nutrients. Teas are the best way. Powdered herbs, foods. So think about this when I say to grate the beets, it'll make it better for your digestive system since it's raw. And salads, put it on salads, and what else I say? Juice. That's great for your digestive system. You see how you're bringing it down to a place that your body can absorb when it's juice. I just had I think I posted this yesterday about my smoothie video. Smoothies are a great alternative as well, and they are great, even more superior than juice, even though we enjoy juice more, but they're more superior than juice because smoothies, because they still contain the fiber, which is an important nutrient that you need to keep you regular. Okay? Beets. That's our first one. I've only done one. I said that much about beets. Okay. Cherries. Cherries are excellent. I have my cherry here for blood flow. Amazing for blood flow. They are great for your sperm as well. They contain antioxidants that protect your body from oxidative stress. So basically, you have you take in lots of things in your body through your skin, through drinking, whatever, through eating, and so your body is has random things, like they're called free radicals, right? They're just like floating around doing their thing. Some things are good that are floating around, like free testosterone. Free testosterone is the testosterone that you use to be a man, right? But free radicals, no, they're out there bumping into stuff, messing up things. And antioxidants help to fight off free radicals. And so it came off of the stem. And cherries are excellent with that. You need that. You need that. That's what helps to uh I'm sorry, I'm trying to think of the wording so it's good, but it helps to keep your body healthy to keep away cancer. Doesn't heal, doesn't cure, but to keep it away. You're more likely when you have lots of antioxidants. Red raspberries. Oh, I always talk about red raspberries. I eat red raspberries, raspberries all the time. I'm saying red raspberries because of the herb. It's called red raspberry leaf. Red raspberry leaf is great for hormone balancing, not just for women. This is an herb that a lot of people tell women to take, which I drink a lot. I drink a lot of red raspberry leaf, but tea. But red raspberries are excellent. You guys, it's so cool. Oh, I have my thing here, but I didn't take it out. But anyways, red raspberry, the plant, it literally looks like blood vessels. Maybe I can find a picture of it on my phone. It literally looks like blood vessels, which is so cool. Like nature literally helps you. Now, what's interesting is because I think about before we knew what blood vessels look like, maybe it's like other people did or something. I don't know. It's very interesting. But how did we know it then? Red raspberry plant. But it literally looks like it's so cool. Let's see. Anyways, red raspberries and red raspberry leaf is excellent for blood flow. Dang, you can kind of see it here. Uh, oh shoot, I don't want to see the Walmart app. Dang, I just want you guys to see. This is so annoying. Okay, I just want you guys to see it. If you can kind of see, like, think about blood vessels and how they like branch off and then have these little like bulbs. That's what that's a red raspberry plant. So red let me find blood vessels. It's so cool to see that the plants that look like what they look like actually heal what they heal, you know? Red raspberry, I'm trying to find it. Lord, why is it so difficult? It won't let me find it for y'all. I should have had it ready. But anyways, so yes, red raspberries are excellent for blood flow, excellent for hormone regulation. They're delicious, and excellent, again, excellent source of fiber. Like great source of fiber. I eat these daily, daily, because I am very, very particular about making sure that I'm regular. You should be too. We'll talk about this. You want your bowel movements to be regular, and you want them to look a certain way. There's a chart called a Bristol stool chart. I don't like the chart because I am squeamish with stuff like this, but I will show y'all. I will show y'all this nasty chart. And I really need to get used to it because honestly, like why would this make me squeamish? But y'all, this is disgusting. But you can Google it and you can kind of like see you should be looking at your poop and making sure that you're good. It is a telltale sign of what is going on in your body. It's very good at telling you that. It's called the Bristol stool chart. Now, where you should be is around the 3-4 stage. Okay, you see why this is? Y'all see why this is disgusting? Okay, so I'm not gonna show anymore. You should be around the 3-4 marker. And say I think it's type 3. Sorry, type 3, type 4. I'll show it one more time. Okay, so if you see the type 3 and the type 4, that's what you should look like. That's what you should look like on a daily basis. I mean, daily. Really, the best. Knowing this is how you know your digestive system is running well is if you poop after you eat. Like if you poop, you eat. I mean, you eat, then you poop. That's how you know. That's how you know it's doing well. It's not always the case. Once a day should be fine if it looks like that. Now, if it looks slimier or like looser than that, or harder and like not stuck together, those are the looser, of course, is that your digestive system is running too fast. Your lower digestive system. You have upper and you have lower. So your lower digestive is moving too fast if it's loose. It is moving too slow if it's like balls or something or like hard to get out. You should not be straining. None of that. That is directly connected to your male health, your reproductive health. Everything is connected. Have you guys ever seen Manifest? Anyway, that's like a key line in the TV show Manifest. Everything is connected. It's literally how our bodies are. Now, if your digestive system, of course, if it's moving too fast, that means it's loose, diarrhea, or diarrhea-like. That means your body is not absorbing anything. You could be eating red raspberries. You could be eating what is this, beets? You could be drinking blood flow tea, and your body's like, okay, I'm not getting any of it because it's going straight through. Okay. Now, if your body is moving too slow, so it has those balls, or it's hard to get out, and you're constipated, whatever, then your digestive system is moving too slow. Therefore, you're holding on to waste. You don't want to hold on to waste. Your body is trying to get the waste out. It cannot hold on to waste and effectively do what it needs to do. So again, you're doing you're eating these things for nothing. If your digestive system isn't running well. So therefore they cannot go where they need to go. If it's too low, I mean if it's too fast, you're not getting the nutrients, so it's not going to your penis. It's not. Or if it's going too slow, the negative or the trash is blocking it. So it's not going. It's not going. So digestive system is top importance, and it's most likely it is where most of Americans, most of the Western world has their issues. Digestive system, adrenals. Okay? So foods are so important. Red raspberries, that's what we talked about. Beets, Oh my gosh, you guys, and dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is excellent for blood flow. Excellent for blood flow. Um, it is also a great way to, like, close out your evening or close out your day of eating. It literally I feel like it just, like, closes up my digestive system. Like, I don't even need to eat anything else after I have a piece of dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is excellent. Oh, here it is, flavonoids. That's why I was like, "What is the thing that dark chocolate has?" Flavonoids. It has flavonoids, which relax the blood vessels and allow blood to flow. Blood vessels do not need to be constricted. No, they want to be relaxed so they can do their job. Constricted it means that they're tense. They're trying to avoid some type of danger, some type of stress, some type of something they need to fix. It's just like you, how you're tense. When you need to figure out a problem, you can't run as well as you need to run. Same thing with blood vessels. Okay, citrus fruits are great. Citrus fruits, oranges, grapefruit is my favorite citrus fruit because it is lower in calories. It keeps me snatched, yet it gives me great benefits. Okay, so grapefruit, oranges, all of the things, pineapples, fatty fish, amazing. Salmon is my favorite. I talk about salmon a lot. Great for blood flow, great for testosterone because it has omega-3 fatty acids, the good fats, the healthy fats that your body needs to create testosterone. You need fat to create testosterone, but you need good ones, not nasty fried fat. No, you need avocados and salmon and nuts. Okay? Leafy greens. Leafy greens contain nitrates. My favorite leafy green is arugula. Arugula is so good. When you have you might have to acquire a taste for it, but it's still delicious. You can acquire a taste for it, or you can put like a little olive oil, make a little homemade dressing. Okay, make a little homemade dressing, and so I was like, make sure I didn't miss any of your comments. But yeah, make a little homemade dressing with olive oil, salt and pepper, and lemon juice or lime juice. Delicious. Okay, so let's talk about some herbs. Oh, it's time for my blood flow. Okay, my blood flow tea, which is my most famous. This is my most famous blend. Oh, this is my baby. Like my blood flow tea is like my first herbal baby. It was when I was first coming off of or starting herbalist school and I was learning all this stuff and I was so excited. And so I was like, what could I have put together? Because you have to be particular with herbs. You can't put every herb together because herbs have their own personalities. They'll clash. One will make you slow down, the other one or cool you down, which is slower. Another one will make you fast, which is heat. And then if you put them together, they're like, ugh. Then they cancel each other out and it just doesn't work. So you have to be particular with herbs. Being an herbalist is a skill. And so this is my first baby because it was my first tea for you guys. My blood flow tea. My blood flow tea. It contains the herb Damiana. Damiana is excellent for blood flow. Okay. So Damiana is I mention it all the time. It is known for being an aphrodisiac. Um, y'all see that? Oh, it's red. Like I always say, red things bring the blood flow, okay? But anyways, Damiana is in this blend because of that. It is excellent for blood flow, but it's not like a rush. It's not like a blood flow rush. It's like Yohimbe. It's like a sorry. It's like a blood flow relaxer. Like when I'm saying when I what I keep saying about blood vessels need to be relaxed and not constricted. Okay? So like that. It relaxes you. It gets you ready, it gets you aroused and just it connects you with your significant other because of that mutual feeling you drinking the tea together, like oh I love Damiana. Damiana is excellent. Oh, I didn't change it. I hate when I don't change my banners because I be liking the banners. Okay. So Damiana is excellent for blood flow. It's also great for cough and cold. It's also great for, of course, your nervous system is relaxing you. It's also, of course, relaxing those blood vessels. Um, Excellent. Hawthorn berry is also in this blend. Um, Hawthorn berry is an ancient Egyptian herb that it's a heart tonic. Tonics are what heal you. They nurture you. Think of when I think of a tonic, I always think of like the most healing woman in our and like think of the most healing woman in your life, the most nurturing woman in your life. That's what a tonic is. And that's what hawthorn berry is. Hawthorn berry is the best for your blood flow in your heart. You can also get benefits from the leaves of hawthorn, of the hawthorn plant. But the berry is the red. It looks like this, but just smaller and like dried because it's a fruit. Oh my gosh. It is a very important herb in Chinese traditional Chinese medicine as well. So not just Egyptian, but also ancient China. It's very cool because I was watching this doctor. I don't know if you guys watch the CEO podcast, but anyways, I was watching that with my husband yesterday, and there was a natural doctor on there, and he was talking about how in other cultures herbs are not is like frowned upon or like "Ugh, that's not going to work because they're more it's more part of their culture to understand that plants like foods like how we know that foods the amount the kinds of foods that you eat are important, the herbs that you're taking are important as well. So I don't know, we just got to bring it back to our culture, and that's what I'm here for, right? So hawthorn berry, Damiana, of course, which is my blood flow tea, and ginkgo. Ginkgo is excellent. Ginkgo is excellent for building the oxygen in your blood because you want to have a rich iron, oxygen filled blood because that's how you know there's life there. You don't want your blood to be sluggish, to be thick, to be slow, to be devoid of nutrients. You want your body and your blood to be filled with life, and ginkgo provides that. Okay, that's also my blood flow tea. So that's why it's my baby. I've made this so intentionally, and I remember making a blend, and I was like nervous because I was first starting out giving you guys herbs because I waited a while to start giving you guys herbs, or offering them to you guys. I wanted to really know my stuff, and I wanted to be in school, and I wanted to be, and that was years ago. Like at this point, that was 2 years ago, and so I'm way more educated and way more capable of giving you knowledge. So get the blood flow tea. I am having back to school or back to the bedroom sale. So go get that now. Go get it now if you don't have it. So oh, let's do some surprising foods. Cayenne is excellent for blood flow. It is in my primal surge blend. Oh, I have some capsules here. These are my husband's. He just has them. Like let me take me a couple of them. So anyways, primal surge blend, cayenne is in there as well as your hempy. Cayenne is like so cool. Okay, so let me tell y'all about cayenne. So cayenne not only is great for blood flow, it's also amazing for like wound healing. Like if you were to put cayenne in there, it's gonna burn. It's gonna burn, but it's cool that it stops. It helps to clot the blood. It helps to stop the bleeding. So it's great for a woman. Like, I was thinking about one of this herbalist that he was basically mentoring me when I first started out, and he was talking about like, dang, I was like, okay, I know what to help my blood, like, cause he cut himself, I guess cutting food or whatever. And he said he poured the cayenne, and he was like, why did I do that? He was like, I made it worse. It was a horrible pain. So, anyways, it will burn, but the fact that it'll do that is very cool. And then also like if you keep cayenne, like if someone's having some type of a heart issue and you need to call the paramedics, if you take cayenne, it could help to give them more time so that they're not so far gone, so it won't cause as much damage. It has that capability of being a help to someone who's having um some type of heart issue. So yeah, it's very cool. And that's a telltale sign that will help you understand how great it is for blood flow. All right, because heart issue means the blood flow is just not happening. That's the point of the heart, right? So that's how powerful it is. That's how powerful of an herb it is, and that's how powerful it is for blood flow. I'm saying herb. It's an herb and a food, you know. So but aren't they all? Cayenne is an interesting one because we can eat it like chew, you know, and also taking it as an herbal supplement. Oh, and pomegranate. Is it pomegranate? Pomegranate is like was such a wild food that I found to be excellent for men. It's not just blood flow, sperm health, testosterone, like crazy. Pomegranate seeds are amazing for you guys. I mean, y'all should most definitely eat pomegranate seeds. You can get them. I don't know if they're in season. Maybe they're in season now. This might be the time they're in season. I think they start being in season now. Actually, I remember that from last year. So at like around fall, end of summer, fall, pomegranate seeds are in season. So you can get a real pomegranate, cut it up. I'm gonna do that on the video. I'm gonna make a little short video about pomegranates. But anyways, cut it up. Just taking all the benefits. They're like 5 million for your meal health. Okay. So, anyways, we've this is a great live. Next week we will be talking about um oh my, I have so many things in my head. Okay, so next week we will be talking about how all of these things can be applied and how blood flow can and doing all of these things for blood flow can make you a superman in the bedroom. A superman in the bedroom. Blood flow is actually extremely important for women too. We need blood flow. Our clitoris feels just like y'all's penis does. So, and it takes us a longer time for us to like really let that blood flow to that part of our body. So we kind of need this even we could even be more intentional about our health in that way when it comes to blood flow as women because it takes us a while to be aroused in that way. Not like y'all. And so, anyways, eat your delicious red raspberries, your delicious beet. Okay, wait, my cord got stuck. Your delicious beets. Take and drink your blood flow tea. Take in and drink your blood flow tea. Get in now because it's on sale. And then I will see you guys in the next. Oh, wait. Do I have a comment? I'm going to order something today. Okay, yes, yes, go order because it's on sale. Okay. I'll see you guys in the next live. Bye, y'all.